Namaskar. Om. We'll continue with the Shankara Bhashya of the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We'll start with the 39th verse of the second chapter. Ihahi pradarshide punah shastra vishay vibhage uparishtat jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam idi nishtadvaya vishayam shastram sukham pravartishyate. Krishna has started with Sankhya Yoga or the way of wisdom. From the 11th verse onwards till the 39th verse. And after that, now he is going to start with the way of action. So there are two ways, the way of wisdom and the way of yoga or way of karma. This will be described more detail in the third chapter from the third sloka. So in order to make the two pathways clear, Krishna is going to make it clear that this much is Sankhya Yoga or way of wisdom, and this is the way of yoga or way of action. Shrotara cha vishay vibhagena sukham grahishyanti iti ataha. This is to make people understand these two things in a clear way, so that they should understand that these two ways are slightly different, the way of knowledge and the way of action. So there should not be any confusion about the advice. The 39th verse. Yashate bhida sankhe buddhir yoge timam shrunu buddhya yukto eya partha karma bandham prahasyasi. So till now I was talking about the way of wisdom or Sankhya Yoga. From now onwards, you hear from the way of yoga or way of action, so that you will get rid of your bondage in actions and rituals. You will get rid of your bondage of actions. Yesha te tubhyam abhita ukta sankhe paramartha vastu viveka vishaye buddhi. Till now we are dealing with the Sankhya Yoga, that is way of wisdom, about the indestructible nature of the soul, which is eternal, which is without birth, death, or without any change. That jnanam sakshat shoka mohadi samsara hedu dosha nivritti karanam. So what's the use of such wisdom is to get rid of the worldly transmigration, your grief, your delusion, your ignorance, everything will be get rid of, and you will understand the indestructible nature of the soul. So you will go beyond the sorrow and pleasure, and you will understand that there is nothing to grieve in this world. Yogedu tat prapti upaya nisangadaya dvanda prahana purvagam ishvararadhanarthe. So now Krishna is starting with the way of yoga or way of action, so that you will get a detachment towards this world and actions and rituals, and you will be in a position to bear the pair of opposites, that is sorrow, pleasure, loss, profits, everything. So you can take everything with an equanimous mind. And karma yoge karmanushtane samadhi yoge cha imam anandaram eva uchyamanam buddhim shrunu. So that you will get an intelligence which will be able to face these pairs of opposites, and you will be fit for knowledge at a later time. And you can practice this samadhi. You can absorb your mind into some object and make it calm. Tam buddhi staudi prayojanartham buddhyaya yoga vishaya yukto he bharata karma bandham karma eva dharma dharmakyo bandhaha. So Krishna is praising this way of yoga or way of actions, so that those people who practice this should have some respect and love for their method. Because at present, those people who are having attachment to the results, they are fit for the way of yoga only. At present, they are not fit for the way of knowledge or wisdom. Hence, initially they should follow the way of action. So, in order to praise that way of action, Krishna says, you will tide over both virtue and vice, merit and demerit, both dharma and adharma. Both are bondages, which will bind you down, whether it is merit or demerit. Both have binding nature. So, because of the grace of God you receive by following this way of yoga or way of action, you will be in a position to understand the way of knowledge, or to enter the way of knowledge and tide over the transmigration. Kim chanyat. But also, Nehabhikrama, 40th verse. Nehabhikrama nashosti pratyavayo na vidyade salpamapyasya dharmasya trayade mahato bhayat. Nehabhikrama nashosti. So, if you put one step forward in this way of yoga, it will not be destroyed. It will not be lost. Even if you put forward a step, it will not be lost. That step you will be able to retain. Pratyavayo na vidyade. Many things in treatment and like that, there is pratyavaya, means that a result which is contrary to what you aim. So in here, there is nothing like that. There is no, you will not get the opposite result. Salpamapyasya dharmasya. So even if you follow a bit of this way of yoga or way of action, trayade mahato bhayat, you will be transcending the great fear of this worldliness or samsara. You will get rid of the fear of births and deaths. So, what tormenting most of the people is the fear of death and birth. So, you will get rid of, even if you follow a little bit of this yoga of action, you will get rid of the great fear of death and birth. Naiha moksha marge karma yoge abhikramanasha. Abhikramanam abhikrama praramba tasya nasho nasti. So in this field of spirituality, of Vedanta, either it be the way of wisdom or the way of knowledge, way of yoga, that is way of actions, there is no distraction. If you start a little bit, you learn a little bit, you practice a little bit, that will not be lost. So it will become an asset. Yatha krishyade योगविषये प्रारभ्येन अनेकान्तिकफलत्वमित्यर्थः. So it is not like agriculture. In agriculture, if you start the agriculture, you have to complete it to get the results, get the fruits. You have to follow it, you have to continue, you have to manure it. So everything you have to constantly observe and protect the agriculture. Then only you get the result. This way of action or a way of knowledge, both. There is no loss. If you start a little bit, even if you start a little bit, there is no scope of losing anything. Kimcha na api chikitsavat pratyavayo vidyade. Saying that just like some Ayurveda treatment or some other kind of treatment, if it is not followed properly, or followed with some padhya, means some food habits or something like that, you will get a contrary result. You will get an opposite result. But in Vedanta, in the way of wisdom or in the way of yoga, way of action, never you will get such an opposite result. You don't have to fear. So if you start and you are not able to continue forward, don't be afraid that you will get a contrary result or an opposite result. It's not like agriculture or treatment. There will not be any pratyavaya. किंतु स्वल्पम अपि अस्य धर्मस्य योग धर्मस्य अनुष्ठितम. So even if you follow a little bit of this yoga or wisdom, trayate rakshati mahadabhayat, it will protect you from the great fear, a great fear from this world of samsara. At least you will know that there is a way to transcend this samsara. Ordinary people don't know what to do. They don't know which way to go. This way of action or way of yoga, if you follow, you will get rid of this great fear of births and deaths. You know what is birth, what is death. Samsara bhayat janma maranadi lakshanat. This world which is tormenting the people in different ways, empteen number of ways. A man who is following either the way of wisdom or the way of yoga will never be subject to that kind of fear that the ordinary people are facing. Ya imam sankhe buddhi yukta yogeja vakshyamana lakshana. So Krishna has concluded the way of wisdom in the second chapter. From the 11th verse onwards, he continued with the Sankhya Buddhi or the way of wisdom till the 39th verse. Now he wants to start with the way of yoga or yoga buddhi, way of action. Vyavasayatmika buddhi rekeha kurunandana Bhushaga Hyanandascha Buddhayo Avyavasayina. So one who is having a definite goal, or who is determinate, or one who is having a definite point of achievement, to such a person the intelligence will be one pointed. And those people who have not set their target, or they are not following this way of yoga or way of action, their brain or their intelligence will be multifaceted. They will be indeterminate. They will be confused. Bahushakha, their intelligence will be branched with multiple branches and options. So it is not a determinate brain or a determinate intelligence, it's an indeterminate or multifaceted intelligence. Such people who are having multifaceted or multi-branch intelligence, they are going to fail in this world. Not only in the other world, in this world also they are going to fail. We'll continue with this verse next day.